The I-Team planning secret spies in your recycling, GPS trackers.
And they send a trail of electronic signals to show us, where does this stuff really go?
When you recycle, you're supposed to wash out all your containers, take all the labels off. I do that.
Every week, Diana Allen recycles, like so many of you, thinking she is helping protect the planet, keeping plastic and paper and more out of landfills.
But is that happening? The I-Team wanted to find out, so we placed 7 GPS trackers in recycling containers throughout Northeast Ohio. Then we watched the signals. They're all washed out.
First, Cleveland. This satellite image shows a tracker nestled in the recycling picked up in Tremont, then taken to a city trash transfer station on Ridge Road. Then 72 hours later, it landed in Oberlin.
Cleveland officials told us all recyclables go here in Bay 1. Trash goes in the other bays. If items are recyclable, they get taken out of this bay and hauled out with recycling.
But notice, the tracker was taken from this bay and mixed in with the other trash. Then 72 hours later, it landed in Oberlin.
Skyfox shows us the tracker in that recycling was treated as trash, ended up in a landfill. Diana discussed it.
That makes me mad. You know, like who's running the city? Seriously.
What do you think when I tell you that one of the trackers, the first one we put in at the curbside in Cleveland, went to the landfill?
I would say I'm not surprised.
The I-Team went to Cleveland Mayor Frank Jackson. Last spring, we revealed of all recycling collected in the city, work crews dumped up to 90% of it in with regular trash.
The mayor admitted then the recycling program is not working, promised to hire a consultant to figure out how to fix it. Months later, our tracker suggests not much has changed.
City Hall still in the process of hiring that consultant. Many of you still wasting time recycling.
We have to fix our system. And our system is just not functioning the way it should, because our ultimate goal is that we want to recycle.
Meantime, look at why it often doesn't matter if you put out clean recycling in Cleveland.
Paper, boxes, and glass.
The city has said so much of it goes to a landfill because so many of your neighbors put garbage in with recycling.
So we decided to check some other towns.
Strongsville. A tracker showed us where this recycling went.
We followed the route taken by the hauler, and finally it led us to Lorain County, a recycling transfer station.
Lorain County, a recycling transfer station. Skyfox gives us a look from above.
The signal shows this tracker ended up where it was expected, a recycling transfer station. And in Streetsboro, we never saw the end of the line with this recycling.
Our signal died shortly after this tracker got picked up. It may have gotten crushed. Back to Cleveland. Look at what we found week after week when we checked the recycling dumpster at City Hall. All kinds of garbage thrown in with recycling right below the mayor's office.
So we put a tracker in here too.
And watch, you guessed it.
Since there's so much garbage mixed in with the City Hall recycling bin, it all ended up mixed in with trash.
How would you say City Hall does at recycling?
I don't know. I really don't.
This is what we found in the recycling bin outside of City Hall. We shared our photos with the mayor and the chief operating officer.
Shared how the tracker in the City Hall dumpster was mixed in with trash. The mayor admits even recycling at City Hall doesn't work.
At the end of the day, you're trying to make a point that we're not disagreeing with. It does not work.
Yet, no urgency. Again, the city has talked about hiring a consultant to start looking at how to fix the problem since last spring, and hiring that consultant may still take 2 more months. No wonder taxpayers are irritated.
I was really upset. I was really angry because I figure, you know, here I'm a senior doing all this, and now they're just mixing it up.